friends in this one-horse town, put a hard honest work from the sweat off our brows. Hail Mary on a Friday night, underneath the lights, whole town comes alive, meeting up at the Dairy Queen after the game. Everybody's getting high. Let me tell you why. 'Cause I've been baptized down in the river with a smoking one and a cold beer in the other. Doing life as simple as I can. Mud on my boots, buckle holding up my pants. Live by a code where you never ever leave the dirt road. Come country to the bone. Light a fire in the middle of nowhere. It's time to burn. Take a turn, pass it down. Seeing double, getting into trouble. Last piece of the puzzle. Take a drive into town. Drop it down into four-wheel drive. Say your goodbyes. Turn it up, it's time to fly. The American flag flipping in the wind as my tires spin. Let the fun begin. 'Cause I've been baptized down in the river with a smoking one and a cold beer in the other. Doing life as simple as I can. Mud on my boots, buckle holding up my pants. Live by a code where you never ever leave the dirt road. Come country to the bone. Yeah. Yeah, you might want to turn it up right here. 'Cause I've been baptized down in the river with a smoking one and a cold beer in the other. Doing life as simple as I can. Mud on my boots, buckle holding up my pants. Live by a code where you never ever leave the dirt road. Live by a code where you never ever leave the dirt road. Come country to the, come country to the, come country to the bone.
What's up, everybody? How you doing, Bree? We're back to some more gold mining. Try to grind and at least get to the portable wash plant is what I would like to do this evening. So we're going to pick up where we left off last night and wash these buckets that we already. See how much gold we got out of all these 6 buckets. Why is there a gold nugget sitting on my table? I can't pick it up. That's weird. Thank you, Charles, for the like and the share. Appreciate it, buddy. I don't know why I didn't get the notification for that. Thank you, Brianna, for the like. Oh, I know why I didn't get the notification for that, because I have my notifications turned off on my opening scene. Got 4 nuggets so far. Oh, 5 nuggets. I know, look at that nug. I don't know how that wasn't on my table yesterday. I don't know how that got on my table. And that was a giant size nugget too. Hey, do I know Bloody Dagger? Yeah, I know Bloody Dagger. I'm pretty sure that's Jeremiah, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, Joseph? Oh, everything's going good. How about you, buddy? All right, I think that's all the gold for that pan. Yeah, like, that is a big nugget right there, and I do not know where the hell it came from. This is sad he passed away from COVID. When'd you hear that one, Bree? Yeah, that's Jeremiah. That's one of our actually really good friends with the Spinks. That's not good. Thank you, Joseph, for that like. Really miss being on the server with you guys. You're good. Yeah, we play over in New Day now. Joseph is where we all played at. It's a big whitelist town. Thank you, Anthony, for that like. Yeah, Bree, I'm looking at it right now. That's... wow. That's a really upsetting. I talked to him about a week ago, and I didn't even know that he was sick or anything. What up, Anthony? Yeah, that's really upsetting. I need to actually pass that on to Callie and all of them and let them know. So give me just a second, guys. We'll do it later. Yeah, that's extremely, like I said, I was talking to him not too long ago and everything, and I didn't even know he was down sick. Yeah, so that's really heartbreaking. Ah, shit, I just lost all my nuggets so well. I forgot the mouse also moves the pan. Yeah, that's really upsetting. Sorry, guys. I had to take care of. Thanks for letting me know that, Bree. Yeah, Jeremiah was like, he was a really good buddy of mine. I always try to talk to him every chance I could. I didn't even know he was down 6. Like I said, I talked to him like, last kind of heard from him, it's been like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't even know that he was down sick or anything. So yeah, that's really upsetting, and my thoughts and my prayers to go out to his family. Well, this pan's ruined. I already dropped all my nuggets out of it. How you, Wilson, how you been? Oh, I've been pretty good. How about you, Matthew? It was on WR9 server, yeah. Well, I'm not part of WR9, and I know that he was still part of that community, so that's why I knew nothing about it. Honestly, if it wasn't for you letting me know, none of us would know about it. I mean, he never did follow us to generate and stuff, so that's kind of why he... Like, we didn't forget about Jeremiah, if that makes sense, because we all love Jeremiah. It was just... We went our separate ways with RP and everything, but... He was always part around. He's actually been in here quite a few times. That's really upsetting to hear, too, because my... We just had 2 of our family members just pass away from COVID too in our family. Well, not my family. I mean, they're part of my family, but they're extremely distant. They're more related to my grandma and everything. They were both a really old couple. And Colleen, which was her sister, had it, and she passed away on the 31st, I think it was, or the 1st. And then, come to figure out, her husband also had it, but he was too worried about trying to take care of her, and he passed away yesterday because of COVID. Well, they think he passed away yesterday because of COVID, and part of it is because he kind of just, in a way, gave up. Now, there's been a lot of deaths past few days, unfortunately. Starting with Miss Fabulous Betty White. Can't believe that happened. Oh, that's not what I want. Ah, oh, come on. Thank you. Alright. Give me a second, guys. Got kind of distracted there for a second. Gotta get my head back in the game. Okay, there we go. See 2 nugs right off the bat, I think. Yep, there's one of them. Yep, the second one came clean. Maybe 2 more. I don't know if that small rock right there in the center is that small rock. Oh, there's 2 small rocks. Maybe those are 2 nugs. We'll find out. Yep, there's one of them came clean. Yep, there's the other one. I don't know, but I'm getting some pretty damn good nugs off this bucket. Really damn good nugs. And I checked last night. If any of you guys are interested in this game, it's still $10 on Steam right now. And thank you, Devar, for the like. Appreciate it, man. But you're doing good, Matthew. That's good, man. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I got distracted by that news there real quick, and I just had to pull my head out of my ass pretty much and get back with it. Come on. Let me grab it. Nope. Let's not be all the way clean yet. There we go. Righty. 14 grams so far. Hell yeah. Not bad at all. And this is just one of 6 buckets. Oh, that bucket's done. I have nuggets off this one. Hell yeah. 5. It looks like there's about to be 6. Yep, there's a 6th one. So in that big mound of dirt, I must have found where all the majority of the gold was hiding. Or I've been digging at. But then again, it could also be the upgrade that we done to our little wash plant we're using right now that helped get more gold, if that makes sense. Now with the water having... Oh, nope. I about messed up. I forgot one. But I saw that. But with the water being more automatic, maybe mats and stuff are catching the materials a lot better. Come on. These small ones sometimes are a pain in the ass to get a hold of. Alright. So we're up to 19 grams. Not bad, not bad. We know 21 grams sold for $904. Well, the bar did. So I am going to smelt this all down into bars and see how that goes. Probably going to take a good minute for it all to smelt down into a bar, but we can come back and collect more dirt and stuff while it's smelting. Six out of that one. Holy shit. Money, money, money. Alright, not gonna let me grab those two. They won't let me grab that one. There we go. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's like, it acts like the rock's not fully clean when it is fully clean because you can see it shining like crazy. Oh, alright, there's some more dirt in that. I hope all the rest of the buckets keep up with this. I mean, getting 5 to 6 nuggets per pan is actually pretty damn good. It's really damn good, actually. See, once we get to material separator, we don't have to do this by hand. That's one thing I can't wait to get a hold of. Is I literally just dump the bucket of material into the material separator, and it will literally separate like all the materials and everything for me, so I'm not sitting here manually painting for it. Thank you, Christina, for that like. How you doing, girl? Oh yeah, there's something I need to do. Give that a try right there. Thank you also for the share. I was watching my previous stream last night and I realized that apparently my voice has been extremely carrying in my streams and been coming off really loud. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me too, Christina. Poor old Lucy. Still makes me mad I can't pick up this nugget right here. Like I said, I don't even know how that nugget got on my table. But that's a pretty big size golden nugget. Yeah, Christina, it is pretty upsetting and devastating. It really is. I'm glad you guys say something, because a lot of us would not even known that he did pass away if it wasn't for you guys passing on that information for us. Because even though, like I said, he's a really good friend to a lot of us in the Spinks, but we would have never known because that was mentioned in Discord, and we're not a part of that Discord, if that makes sense. Truth had not. Well, I know Nick's. I know Nick's messaged you. Which Nick's is another one that kind of like used to always be a part of the family and everything, and he just completely disappeared from all of us. Spinks prospect chat that you never left. For WR9 prospect chat, or for... I was gonna say WR9 shouldn't have nothing Spinks period left in it. And if WR9 is still using RMC name as a club, then there's going to be some hell to pay. Because that was not a WR9 club. That was a personal club that we all invented, and we all left WR9. So there shouldn't be Spinks. Spinks shouldn't still be in WR9 if you meant by WR9. The private chat, the Spinks prospects and hang around chat, Callie. Trying to think what what Discord you're talking about though, Christina, because we all moved to, we have our Spinks MC Discord itself now. Hell, we actually got a whole entire community in our Spinks Discord that we're running right now. We got like 49 people in our Spinks Discord total right now. I mean, they're not all Spinks. A lot of them are still like friends, like community friends from New Day and outside of New Day friends, streamer friends and stuff. Because it originally started out that it was supposed to be a Discord for just like our for New Day Club, and then we turned it, and then it just slowly went into an actual community by itself, which is pretty badass. So we have like a whole entire big community alone just underneath the Spinks name. Oh, this hasn't been used in over a year. Okay. So what you must be part of the, I know what you're part of. You're part of the old Spinks Discord. Which last count we heard was not activated anymore, which is why we made a new Discord. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Christina, you're a part of the old, really old Spinks Discord. That's probably why. Yeah, we have a whole entire new Discord and everything. Damn, I'm already up to 43 grams of gold. Holy shit. That's awesome. Gonna be a hell of a payday. Think we used it briefly in Venom, yeah. Yeah, if we use it for Venom and we use it for WR9, it's probably the old Spinks Discord. Yo, what's up, Eric? How you doing, bro? Been forever, bro. Why was there a nugget rolling on my floor? Did you guys just see that nugget that went rolling across my floor? Did I fall out of my pan? I hope it didn't. I mean, it's raining outside here where our camp is. I don't think Alaska rains gold. If that's the case, then I'm definitely moving to Alaska. Work, man. I hear you on that one. I mean, I haven't been working, but being a stay-at-home dad with kids getting older by the second, job keeps on getting harder and harder by the second. Come on, let me get that little nug. Went back as a Leo IRL. Well, congratulations, bro. That's good. Probably has to be really stressful nowadays trying to be a cop, but hell yeah, man. I know you always had damn good RP as a cop, so I know IRL you're probably a damn good officer also. Get. 3 arrests Friday? Dang, you've been busy. That's just one of those jobs right now that would be so hard to have, is because of all the shit that people give cops. And 9 times out of 10, it's just because they had one bad experience with a police officer and they were just a straight ass to every single police officer. Because I'll be the first to say, you have your bad police officer just like you have your good police officers, but you have that no matter where you go in the world, you're going to have your good with your bad. It's just how the world goes around, if that makes sense. But holding another police officer accountable for a bad experience you have with one is just ridiculous. And that's the reason why the world is what it is right now against cops, is because you have a few bad eggs that everybody wants to hate every single cop for. Yeah, it's fun for sure, and yes, you're right. I mean, I back the boys in blue 100%. I got one nugget fell off our table filing, and that's what I saw rolling across that floor earlier. Was that one nugget that was sitting up here, because it's not up here no more. That bucket's empty. 3 down, 3 more to go. I had to try so hard not to get back on this game last night when I was done with GTA. I ended GTA around 2 o'clock and ended my stream, and I so wanted to hop back on and play this game for a couple hours. Now I was like, nah, I'm going to try to save it for my eyes and everything. Because I do have a bad tendency of starting a game with you guys and then just like going off on my own and playing that game and coming back a couple days later. I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, while we were gone, I went ahead and unlocked this. So I'm going to try to do a lot better job at playing through the games with you guys, if that makes sense. You haven't been on GTA in a long time? I hear you on that. I actually pretty much took... I would say I've pretty much took the last month off in a way of RPing and stuff. I took a big, huge break from it. The only time I really flew in for GTA anything was to work with Cockatoo Security. Actually, last night was the first night in a month that I actually went into New Day and I fully RP'd. I didn't just fly in to figure out, take care of like a little bit of business or to get some information I needed. Which is pretty cool because last night I got approved for the first stage of my pilot license for New Day. Tonight or whenever, hopefully it's tonight. I'm pretty sure the guy said he's going to try to be on tonight for me. But tonight I have to go and do my verbal test with one of the flight authorities. Unfortunately, the person I have is like the top dog. I think he's like he's the main chief pilot for us. For the Air SHHP Authority, Flight Authority, I think that's what they called it. So hopefully he's not too much of a stickler and all by the book. That was the wedding last night. It was actually really cute, Christina. I mean, I've been to weddings IRL, and as much as a video game, it in a way felt like a legit wedding that you was at. Everybody had some damn good RP, how they had everything set up. It was actually really beautiful. After party was lit. I mean, I think there was more people at Cockatoos for the after party than there actually was at Cockatoos when we're open. I mean, that play, everybody was having a good time after party. let's just say it was so loud during the after party, I literally had to walk outside just because there was so much noise downstairs of everybody just laughing, hooping and hollering and having a good time. A lot of the Cockatoo staff was drunk off their ass. Of course, we're used to working all the time. Like Ruben and all of them were used to working all the time when Cockatoos were open. Well, technically, Cockatoos was not open last night, so all of us staff enjoyed a party, and we was all having a good time. It was beautiful. I'm just laughing, though, because I'm still laughing about the cops. I saw the one police officer, and I didn't see the other police officers, but apparently the cops showed up right before the wedding started. And like I said, I saw the one cop running through the Playboy Mansion, and another cop told the people getting married that they have to wait like 5 minutes or something like that because supposedly somebody was selling drugs behind that mansion where we was at having the wedding, and they automatically assumed that it was somebody from the wedding party. That part was kind of funny. But yeah, other than that, it was beautiful. Really, really good job on it. And see, that's something I like about New Day is like you've had people do like little, I would say fake weddings with RP from towns that I've been in. You know, something a little simple, but they actually take it to the extreme. Like, you have to go file for the government to get the last name changed. You actually have to get a certificate before you submit it to the government to get your name changed. Just like IRL, you can't change your name unless you prove that you have the marriage certificate and everything. And they actually have rings. I always knew they had wedding rings, but I didn't know. I thought it was just like a put in your pocket kind of thing and forget about it. But apparently, wedding rings, once it gets put in your pocket, you drag it to use, from what I'm understanding, and it goes on your pet and it stays on your pet, and it never comes off your pet unless somebody gives you another ring and you put that ring on or something like that. It's supposed to be saved to your pet. So I don't know how that works exactly. That's what somebody was trying to tell me. Like, I don't know if you can actually wear the rings or if it's just like a little pocket thing, if that makes sense. Still can't wait until our Sphinx necklaces get done. Papa ordered all the VP and all the Prez's Sphinx gold necklaces through the jewelry store, and I can't wait for those to get made and get put into town. Kind of curious to see how they're going to turn out. I mean, I'm pretty sure other members in the club can go back and get it, but we did a trial with 4 necklaces for the officers right now just to see if they would even work or how good they're going to look. And if they look amazing and work perfect, then we mentioned something about going through and getting the rest of the members one. But they're like 10K a necklace, and 10K is hard to come by in New Day. I finished my veterinarian dentistry yesterday, then the course finished, so hopefully my submission counted. I hope it counted. Yeah, Christina, that'd be scary if it didn't. Duo just got a new USB supplier. Nice, Duo. I actually was gonna fly into New Day a few minutes ago and do some mining because I'm lacking about $7,000 or $8,000 from what I need to get the rest of my pilot license. But the guy told me yesterday that I can go ahead and do my verbal exam, and they can go ahead and do like the check or something like that, or I can go ahead and do everything, and then once I pass it, they'll give me like a day or so to come up with the $12,000, $12,500 to actually pay the license fee. I don't like that. I think I don't like how they have that set up. I think that's a little ridiculous that I got to pay $12,500, but that's for my airport, my plane license. That's just a little far-fetched, but that's besides the point. I play this game. Nice, Mark. Yeah, I enjoy it, actually. I got it the other day on sale for Steam, and I've been having a blast with it. It's like one of those old, like, kind of old school, you know, the graphics are good for its time period that it was made at. But compared to now, the graphics are a little bit bad. But based when this game was made, the graphics was amazing, for that time period, if that makes sense. Because I thought this game was 2017 or 2018 when they made it. But I like finding like little cheap games like this that I classify as like a little diamond in the rough. It's a fun game so far. No, the only big problem I have is every once in a while I get frame droppage, but that's nothing. And I'm not getting frame droppage because my graphics card can't handle it. I'm actually getting frame droppage because my graphics card is too advanced for the game, is why. Games these days are starting to get really high demanding on graphics, and then when you pretty much come across a game like this that was built with not having so much graphics so they can focus on other stuff, it actually affects the game big time. Something to do just to chill out, right? Yeah, but it's one of those games that you could spend countless hours in and not even knowing that you spent hours in. What GPU do you have? I have a 2060 Supra. I have the 6 gig 2060 Supra. I don't have the 8 gig 2060 Supra. The 2060 Supra graphics card that I have, you actually they quit making them. I got the first series of them. They made the second series of them. And then the third series, they moved it to the 8 gig 2060 Supras that they have now. So my graphics card, you actually can't get your hands on unless you find it off of like a third party or off a black market site. And that's actually slowly, I'm starting to run into a little bit of problems with that. I actually had a message Republic of Gamers the other day to get a driver boost update because they did not release a driver boost update for my graphics card that I needed for one of my games. And their response back was they thought they're trying to get their hands on these GPUs is what they're trying to do, and they're trying to get them off the market. But the people do not want to give me the money I paid for it, so I told Republic of Gamers to go to hell. And made them pretty much give me my booster that I needed. Because I'm still registered and everything, so they have to give it because it's a registered product through them. So they had to go back and give me my driver booster because I would not sell it back to them and buy a new one. Because I do not have the freaking... For one, I don't have the $1,600, $1,500 to buy the new 2060 Supras that they came out with. Yeah, Yeah, like I said, I lucked out. I got $800 for my 2060 Supra. And if you look at the prices of the 2060 Supras they have now, it's pretty amazing and pretty lucky that I got the price I got on mine. But like I said, it's also first gen, and I was pretty much I got the beta stage of it is what I got. If anything, it actually does better than the 8 gig series that they came out with, and that's why Republic of Gamers is trying to get their hands on them. And I don't know why they switched it to the 8 gig. They should have just kept it with the 6 gig. Oh. Keep on getting my buttons out of line. Yeah, see, look, I done it again. I know you guys are going to laugh at me once I get into the excavator and stuff, trying to use the buttons. Because it's not joystick related or anything. It's all actual push buttons, and it's kind of a little tricky. I need to go in and keybind those buttons to make them into a more comfortable position if I can. But like I said, the excavator we need for the next stage of a wash plant is $15,000. So you definitely got to do a lot of grinding to get to $15,000. You play with the controller? See, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they said the controller, even the fork, like the excavator and everything, still isn't hooked up to the joysticks. I guess it's still like button. Which that right there, if that's the case, I don't know why they done that with this. They should have hooked it up to the joysticks. But it was probably a lot easier on developing wise just to make it push button instead of toggle through joysticks and stuff. I know I can use my mouse, but it's a little weird with my mouse. Oh, yeah, those are all rocks. Alright, I should be off for that bucket. Yep. No, it's all on joystick. Just press Y to change certain things. Like, oh, okay. I bet you that person did not realize that. Because I saw, like, on keyboard and mouse, they have it to where you could use your mouse for the hydraulic controls. But you have to push, like, your first mouse button to move. Your right mouse button does another one, and then your center mouse button controls something. Well, I can't use the center mouse button because I have that programmed. It's programmed to something else on my mouse, so I can't push that down and try to use it. I thought about using my controller because it seems like a game that would be a hell of a lot easier on controller. You tried it and didn't like it, yeah. I mean, the only thing I really noticed where I would love to have the hydraulic control better is when you're trying to scoop it up out of the excavator. And you're trying to slide your bucket across the ground as you're scooping it up. I've noticed that sometimes your bucket gets stuck and you got to lift it up a little bit and then finish curling it. And if you're not careful, some of your stuff will dump out of your excavator while you're doing it. I myself would probably be using the front loader more than I will be using the excavator in here. But I know on the portable wash plant that I'm working to get right now, you have to, in a way, you kind of have to use the excavator because I think the front loader cannot get up. It should be able to get up high enough to it, but I don't think it's. I think the front loader's too wide of a bucket for it, is why. On to the last bucket. You got 93 grams. Let's see if we can break 100 grams. Break 100 grams, that should be a hell of a payday. If 21 grams sold for 21 gram bar sold for $904, I can only imagine what a 100 gram bar would sell for. But if I'm not mistaken, I still haven't went and checked. I thought you could rent the like the excavators and stuff. You didn't have to buy that straight out. And I need to check into that. $98 grams. I think we're going to break 100. Come on, there's still one more. There it is. Like I said, I don't know why gold miners don't also sell the gravel they get. I mean, granted, gold would be worth more money, but I would also sell the gravel I would get too. I mean, around here, gravel's kind of pricey. $103, sweet. We broke the 100. This may be the last pan of this bucket. Nope, still got one more pan. $449 days of followage. Is that how long you've been following? I didn't see your followage pop up. That was weird. That's weird. On my multi-stream chat, it didn't show that you typed in the Forex, the followage, but on my Facebook chat, I see the followage that you typed in. That's extremely weird. I know I turned my chat box off to where it doesn't show up the commands and everything for everybody to see. I hope it didn't turn off my actual chat for that. But hell yeah, 449 days. Can't believe I've been streaming for that long. Actually, I think I've been streaming longer, but it's a lot of days. August of 2019 is when I started streaming, and that's when I started out on Xbox and Mixer. A year later is when I finally got switched over to Facebook and everything. So overall, I've been streaming since 2019, but Facebook streaming, I've only been streaming for a couple years now. Well, a year now, my bad. Getting ready to hit a couple years this August, or 3, I can't remember. I'm not good at dates and keeping up with that stuff. It's not a birthday, I don't remember. Or a holiday. I can't believe I haven't known you that long. This right? Brianna coming in 491 days. I don't know why I'm not getting that. I don't know. I need to probably go uncheck that because my multi-stream's not even letting me know that you're putting in those commands, so I wouldn't even know. I think Anthony has been following me since day one. And I know you have too, kind of, Christina. And I know, actually, I know Bree has too, but Bree's followage got reset there for a little bit. I remember that. I remember when everybody's followage, like, reset itself. Or something like that. I don't know what was up with that. Alright, so out of all 6 buckets, we got 114 grams total. Nice. Run this to the smelter. See, now I'm running to town. I'm just going to go ahead and take my jerry can and get it filled up too while I'm at it. And the plus side is we have beautiful blue skies out, so finally got rid of all that rainstorm and everything, so I can tell my internet is doing a hell of a lot better. We didn't get that snowstorm last night, thank God. It did get freezing cold down here, and we had some freezing rain, but as far as snow itself, we didn't get it. Whoops. I was gonna say, Houston, we have a problem. The town disappeared. You got a dusting of snow last night. Yeah, we used that big snowstorm that hit north of us. That was like 5 to 8 inches of snow is what they were saying. We were supposed to get hit with that last night, but it never did make it to us. So I guess the states above us took all the snow for us. Damn, the brakes suck on this thing. Let's see. So I could sell him everything I have for 1964. But as you see, selling the ore is 40% off of what it's actually worth. So if I come over here and I smelt it, it would be a hell of a lot worth it, but it's going to cost me $400 to smelt it. That's the only shitty part, is I hate that it costs you money to smelt it. I only think I have, yeah, I got $400. We're going to smelt it all. So you got 15 minutes for all that to smelt. I think that 21 grams, it charged me like 200 to sell it, so I technically only got 200. So I was getting 19 if I just sold the ore. If I don't make more than $1,900 because I went ahead and smelted it, then it's definitely worth it not to smelt it and just sell the ore straight to the blacksmith. I guess we'll find out though. Let's go back and collect some more gold and stuff while we wait for that to smelt. Actually, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna go ahead and place my order of stuff I need for the next upgrade so I know exactly how much money I need to come up with. Hello, Hop. How you doing, buddy? So used to playing GTA, kept on trying to hit F to get out of my vehicle. It's funny. Alright, so journal. Already got the expansion. The mobile wash plant. Small water pump, generator. Cable hose. 3 buckets. So with me already having that right there, I technically do not have to buy that. I could pull that off of my I can pull that off of my small wash plant if I wanted to, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. Because like I mean the smart financial decision would be for me to pull things off of the plant I'm using right now to put towards the tier 2 plant. But I kind of want to leave the plant that I have right now as a self-sufficient, running on its own kind of plant, if that makes sense. So if this would ever break down, I can go back to my first plant and still keep working without having to move all the equipment around and reattach it. And the only thing I'm missing out of this is I would have to buy 2 of the water hoses, 1 of the big tubes, and then that filter again. And I should have it all. Wash plant. Damn, that thing's $500,000. Not $500,000. $5,550. All water pump. Do these. One of these. Another jerry can. Got. Plus 1 for that, plus a big tube and filter. I already have my, I don't need no buckets, definitely have that. And I just need a magnetic separator. See this right here, the magnetite separator. If I would break down and buy that thing as soon as possible, I wouldn't have to pay for the gold, if that makes sense. It will automatically like separate the materials for me. I think I need 2 high voltage cables. Holy crap, so I'm looking at minimum of 8,875 to upgrade the wash plant. Not counting how much it would be for my excavator, which is 15,000. Holy shit. What's up, Steve? How you doing, buddy? definitely want to take me a good minute to get to that. Thank you for the like, also, Steve. Garlic hoses. I think it's cool how they actually have the fuel filter and everything and the battery for the truck too that you have to change. Not good. I don't know if you heard Juicy. Yeah, Bree told me earlier. I just found out when I started my stream, Steve. Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, I actually just talked to Jeremiah about 2 weeks ago, and he didn't mention anything about being sick or anything like that. So I didn't even know he was even sick. Yeah, it's definitely upsetting. Like I said, that'll be the third or fourth person that I've known in the past pretty much 2 to 3 days passing away from COVID. Damn, that thing's a lot of money. Holy shit, the front end loader's a hell of a lot more. Dump truck. So apparently you can't rent this stuff. I figured you can rent equipment, but I guess you can't. It's a sad day, but we'd be good. Oh yeah. It's like, not to try to sound like mean about it, I guess, because some people would probably take this mean. It's part of life, if that makes sense. We live, we die. It's really unfortunate, and it's sometimes people go before we think they should go. But sometimes that's how life is. We just gotta, we're born, we live, we die, unfortunately. And some of the ways we go is just too early, or it's unexplainable, and some of it's just absolutely disgusting, I would say, in some ways that we go, but it's just the circle of life. I just wanted to go first. Yeah, it's like my grandma, for example. With my uncle passing away last year, my mom is the only kid that she has left. She's outlived her husband, her 2 of her kids, and that right there, that's the most upsetting part. Is it's bad enough that us as kids and having parents, that we have to bury our parent, but a parent should never have to bury their kid. It's so upsetting. Yeah. But I also know this new variant that COVID has. It's supposedly, it's a silent killer, is what it is. It doesn't show up on any of the COVID tests or anything, so you don't even know if you have this new variant. You can have this new variant and go take a COVID test and pass the COVID test and think you're perfectly fine, and then what it does is it pretty much attacks your lungs and it makes your lungs shut down. Even if your lungs are perfectly healthy, it makes no sense. They actually think my uncle may or may not actually had strains of that new variant. But he was also a diabetic, so he had a lot of diabetic problems too when he got the COVID. just goes to show that someone is still messing with it and release. Oh yeah. Oh, I back you up 100% on that, Steve. I mean, I'll be the first person to say that I know for damn sure COVID was invented for population control. I'll be the first to say that. Government has been trying to figure out years and years and years to lower our population, because our population is getting so big that the earth can't provide us, and we can't even handle our own population, which is why we have so many homeless people out there and everything. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is not an attack to try to help population. But I'll also say that with some of the drugs that's been invented. Some of these drugs out here, like cocaine, no, because it's plant-based, but like crystal meth, for a prime example, that was a human-created drug. And at first, I knew it was created because they tried to use population control with it. Instead of population control, it just got everybody addicted to it. But we'll never know. I mean, we know for sure that COVID was definitely man-made, because they came straight out and said that the doctor from China made it, and then he passed away from COVID, and that's why they supposedly can't figure out what is in COVID, because the doctor who created it passed away from it. Which, I know that's a bunch of BS, because I know for damn sure it just wasn't one doctor that created it. That guy had to be getting funding from somewhere and had to be getting help from other doctors, so I find that a total bunch of BS. I mean, granted, you can go back and you can ask any of these old goat farmers and stuff. COVID-19 has been around actually for a very, very, very long time. But it was in sheep. And now all of a sudden, after all these years of it being with sheep, it attacks humans now. Quiet, don't talk about our drug habits. My old drug habits. Right, oh yeah, I agree with you, Steve, but it actually, COVID-19 has existed in animals before it affected the human body. Like, prime example, booster shots for goat and sheep. On the back of their bottle, it actually says COVID-19 on it. And this was before COVID-19. This was before they even thought about messing with COVID-19 and hiring a doctor to mess with it. So, like, for me being a conspiracy guy, it's just like the mad cow disease. It's just like bird flu. It was just like the swine flu. These are all animal diseases that doctors are fucking with, that we shouldn't be messing with, and that's what made it become part of the human trial. Yeah, it was around for years, and they took it. Yep, exactly. Yeah, they took what the animals were getting, and they modified it, and they messed with it, and they made it to where humans can get it. There are canine COVID-19's vaccines. Yep. Yeah, and like I said, it's just like the bird flu, the swine flu, and the mad cow disease. All that stuff stayed within the animal kingdom, which, granted, we're not that far from the animal kingdom, but until our doctors started fucking with it, no human or whatsoever caught it. And now when they started messing with it, all humans are catching it. Because my thought behind it is, bombs are becoming a thing of a past when it comes to war now. I mean, every country, every state, everybody out there has some type of bomb that they can go, like, blow up somebody, if that makes sense. But we're to the time and the point that our government and any other government is starting to mess around with chemical warfare. And chemical warfare is the most deadliest warfare of all. And I have a feeling, knock on wood, and I hope the government's not listening, they're going to be knocking on my front door. But me personally, I think, like I said, COVID-19, along with the swine flu and all that, was an attempt at USA trying to make a chemical warfare weapon. And people that was making it were just stupid and careless and didn't realize what they were messing around with. And now we are to where we are with it. So yeah, they worked with the chemical warfare spot. Apparently that part was proven. But they lacked the intelligence to use the warfare part and to attack people with it instead of attacking the whole entire world with it. And China, and I don't care what our says, I know for damn sure our government was teamed up with China, along with several other countries, to make this COVID-19. Because when shit hit the fan, we all know who to point to our fingers to really fast, and that's typically what USA does. USA will partake in something, and then when shit hits the fan, we immediately start pointing our fingers. And you know, if they made it, they got a cure that, oh yeah, oh bro, yeah. I agree with you. I mean, I still, hands down, I still swear up and down, they have a cure for cancer. But they're not releasing it because look at all this money and all the stuff, all these drug companies, look at all the money they're making off of all this cancer stuff. Canada is much the same way. Oh yeah. Oh, every world, Christina, everybody's turning into it. Every state, every continent. This world's becoming toxic as hell. And it all boils down to power and money. That's what it all comes down to. It's like in some way, shape, or form, everybody wants to have their hands on some type of money or some type of power. And that's literally all it is. Okay, you're making me tired here. What the hell are you... I'm playing Gold Rush. It's, really, I got it for $10 off of Steam. And it's an old game that I've always heard about, and I've never bought it because it was never worth like the money, in my opinion, for what they were asking for it. But with Steam having those, Steam's been having a sale on a lot of their games here lately, and I picked this up along with some other games for really cheap. It's another one of my pointless, spend forever playing games. I mean, once I get to the big equipment, it'll be a lot easier and a lot funner because then I can just use big equipment and I don't have to sit here and do everything by hand for what I'm doing right now. This is what happens when we... Exactly, Steve. Hands down, exactly. It's like days I don't have the kids now. I just stream and I play games like this. I don't know, but I have moved a shit ton of dirt. When I first started, all this dirt was literally like right here beside of my wash pan, and I have moved so much dirt that I'm back to right here with it. Holy shit, dude, I was getting the... How are you getting the coin? Did you find one or are you buying one? Because hell, if that's the case, that means when you guys are all in there doing those games, there's going to be like nobody left on the Sphinx to run until you guys get back out. Because that would be like you, Callie, and Brian. There's 3 of our members. And I know once you guys enter those games, you're not coming back out of the games until you either lose or you win. Other than that, you'll be stuck in their compound until the games are over with. Which is kind of funny because I already know what the compound's going to look like, and I already know where they actually found the compound at and what map they're using, which is kind of funny. I found that out last night. I was messing around looking up for farm sim mods for the server, and I got on a page something about the Squid Games mods, and I was like, son of a bitch, you gotta be shitting me. But with me finding what mods they're using, all I gotta say is it's definitely Squid Games made over 100,000%. Which is one of the reasons why I did not partake in it. I'm not a fan of movie ripped off RP or TV show ripped off RP, if that makes sense. Don't get me wrong, it's badass and it seems like a lot of fun, but I don't partake in that stuff. I am excited to go get my pilot license tonight, though, Duo. Take my test. Did you fill out your submission for your license yet, bud? Might want to go ahead and do that. I still need to try. I need to come in and get some money for my test, though. Like I said, only thing I'm lacking is I don't have the money to pay for my license fee, but I know they give you like 24 hours or something like that to get the money to get your license fee after you got approved for everything. So today I'm gonna come in, do my verbal test, and if I pass my verbal test and he doesn't automatically go ahead and throw me in a plane to do my second stage of my test, then I probably want to go hit the coal mine for a little bit, try to get some money. I thought about talking to Callie and them and asking, see if the club could help me, but at the same time, I kind of want to go get my own. I want to use my own personal license and make it a little bit of personal on top of being associated with the club, if that makes sense. Because hell, I may just go hop in the helicopter, fly around a little bit just for the hell of it. Why not? We all get bored. Hey, Fusco, let's go get the helicopter out. Let's go skydiving. All right, I'll take you guys up to go skydiving. I mean, I can't jump out. Well, I mean, technically I could jump out and skydive with you. It just probably wouldn't go too well. I mean, my plane would be kind of falling back to Earth really, really fast, and I would hate to see who it would kill in the process. But it would be pretty funny. Just throwing that out there. It's like Whiskey 20 to LSA Air Tower. I'd like to report a mayday. What's your malfunction? Well, I took a group of people to go skydiving, and I decided to join them, so now my helicopter's falling to the ground with no pilot. Might want to have EMS and fire department on standby, please. I think I would lose my license really, really fast if I would do something like that. Sorry guys, I had to adjust the volume a little bit. In my ears, that was making me completely deaf and I couldn't hear shit. Alright guys, I'm off to a movie with my nephew. Take care, y'all. Take care, Christina. Hope you enjoy the movies. And if you're going to watch the new Spider-Man, you better not tell me about it. I've already heard enough spoilers the way it is on that damn movie. Told somebody yesterday, give it 2 more weeks and you can go back through every single Facebook post and clips that people have shared with that new Spider-Man movie and probably can almost piece the movie together and know exactly what happened. Sing 2. I can't say much. That actually looks pretty interesting. I like the first Sing. The Sing 1 was actually turned out to be a pretty damn good movie. And Sing 2 actually seemed to be pretty interesting also. I mean, I have 3 kids, so I get excited about kids' movies because I know I'll eventually end up having to watch them with the kids. Thought about giving about 30 more minutes and switching over to the farm and do a little bit of farming. This game is fun and all, but it's going to be a long grind, I can tell. I don't think the blacksmith has notified me to let me know that he's done melting my stuff yet. Yep, now I gotta start walking with it. Too far away from my wash plant. Oh, dude, I found a map that I'm kind of interested in that I would really love to add to the server, but it would have to make us restart. I mean, it's the same exact map we're playing on right now, but somebody took the map and they redid a bunch of it. So, like, your farm that you have right now, like the field and everything you just created, they already have added to the map. So, like, how you would buy 4 or 5 fields at a time, they actually went through the program and reprogrammed it to where each field shows up as a field itself that you can buy. So, like, your area, how you got how it was like 2 fields and then the farm to start off at. Now it takes your farm and it makes the farm itself as an ownable piece of property. And then all the fields around your farm you can buy separately, if that makes sense. So that part is pretty cool how they done it. So like I said, I would love to add it, but it would make all of us restart over, unfortunately. And I just don't see us like restarting over for the exact same, in a way, the exact same map, just different layout on the fields. And it added like 12 more fields on top of it, or something like that. I don't know, I guess I could always sell all this equipment, I guess, and just, I don't know, I may just do that actually. I may just sell all this equipment once I buy the next stage of equipment just to get some extra money and everything. Excuse me. Oh, come on. Thank you. Went registered there for a second. I may actually go ahead and buy that material separator and everything next. Once that gold bar gets smelted, I'm definitely probably going to just buy the material separator. So I don't have to sit there and do this shit by hand anymore. Has it been 15 minutes? I don't know if it has or not. It's $2,000 to get that, so I don't even have enough money to get that yet. Because I have to buy that, and then on top of that, I would also have to buy a power generator because that thing takes power to run, unfortunately. Sorry about that. That was my grandma calling me. Say after I fill this bucket, I'm gonna go ahead and pan what I have and take to the smelter and sell just to see if my bars are done yet. Like I said, at least go ahead and buy that material separator. It would speed things up a little bit for me. Because once I wash the mats into the bucket, I just take the bucket and I dump it into the material separator and kick it on, and we're all good to go. I think it's funny how I have halfway of this mount right here almost completely gone. That, and you can see the gold setting in the material, the mats. Oops. Alright. Let's take these 3 buckets and go ahead and pan them real quick, see where we're setting at. So like I said, if we go ahead and get the material separator, we will not have to do this step right here anymore. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember if we still have to do this step or if what happens. I know there's also a water table, and I can't remember what it's used for. At least we're still getting some decent nuggets off this stuff. Just give me my last nugget. Thank you. There we go. It's upsetting. I won't be partaking in it, unfortunately. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I so need that material separator. It would make this shit a hell of a lot faster for me. Like I said, hopefully when I take what I'm getting off these 3 buckets to the blacksmith, my gold bars are done and I may be able to go ahead and buy it. The only thing I would have to really buy after that would just be the portable wash plant, because I have everything else that's required for it, I think. Besides the excavator. The excavator's going to take us a really good minute to get to it. Alright. Ah! There we go. I guess they're having a ride tonight and generate for Jeremiah, and unfortunately I can't join them because I'm no longer part of that community. Sucks. I would really like to partake in that. Thank you. There we go. All right, that bucket's done. Last bucket. Looks like I got that one all the way clean. There we go. All right. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Had to dump those first. Oh, yep, there's still some more rock in there. Should have one more pan after this, and then we'll go sell and see if my gold bars are done. I don't know why it won't let me pick up that last one. There we go. 21 gun salute to him tonight at 8 p.m. if you want to come in for that, Callius. Yeah, I was actually just talking about that, Steve. I was saying I would really want to come in for that, but I'll have to get the Discord off of one of you guys and everything. Yeah, I would actually like to try to just make sure yeah. If I still have my character, I think I should still have a Sphinx outfit, but I don't know what happened with all that. But yeah, I was gonna try to make it in and stuff for that, because no matter what happened over there, that you know, this is something that goes way beyond back, if that makes sense, you know, bro. Send it. Ah, sweet. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'll try to. What it says at 8 o'clock is when you're trying to have it. Is that what it said? Tonight 8. Yeah. Okay. Don't leave this time. You're always welcome to hang out. I do kind of miss being over there and everything. It was just you kind of know. Yeah, I was just say you kind of know how I felt about everything, so we're good. And you know it's no bad blood towards you or anything. But yeah, I'll definitely try to make it in there for that. It's at Legion? Alright. I'll actually probably try to fly in, or I can't remember the restart times, but I'll probably try to fly in before then, just in case if I do have to, like, remake Collector and everything real quick, I can. No hard feeling, we all need a break, man. Ah, yeah, dude, I've actually switched up my RP big time and all that. Going after different things I've never went after before. Collector hasn't even had, believe it or not, Collector hasn't even had a single speeding ticket over in the new town we've been playing at, where we've been. That's actually pretty good for me. From 6 to 10? Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'll try to be in before that. I know I had my pilot's exam in New Day today, but this is more important than a damn pilot license. I'll just reschedule my pilot exam. But yeah, I want to definitely try to be in there for that. I saw like Callie posted it in our Sphinx Discord. Oh, no, that has the restart time, 6 and 10. Okay. Yeah, so I'll probably try to be in right after 6 o'clock, probably. So here in a couple hours, I'll try to be in and get everything set up. Probably run some lumberjack and see if I can get my nightshade back and everything. What am I doing? I'm so sidetracked that I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah. I'll turn the volume back up. I don't know why the volume gets really quiet, but then around that generator and stuff, it's loud. Machine volume, that's probably what I need to turn down then, instead of overall volume. Let's kick that back a little bit. You'll be in at 6. I'll be in at 6:30. I have to set up the bike for him. Oh, nice. That'd be cool if I can get my hands on a Sphinx bike, but I think we should just let him have the only one have the Sphinx bike or something like that. I honestly forgot about the Sphinx bike over in Generate. But I was away from Sphinx because I was Freddy and not Collector there at first. The hell was that? That was weird. Like something was, must be the coyotes or wolves in the game. Heard a dog whining and I was like, is my dog okay? Yeah, you had a lot of changes in the server. You're gonna be like, damn, when you fly in. Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, there's one gold bar. One of my gold bars are done. It looks like. This in the back. Did it fall in there? Hope it fell in there. Okay, there it is. I melted what? So you're telling me I smelted 114. I sold 114 grams of gold to him to melt down, and I'll only get 8.6 ounces in return? Don't think that's right. They're in the dealer now, but the one we are going to do tonight will be put into Gator's dealership forever as a memorial to him. We'll never be able to buy, and it'll have juice. Oh, that's awesome. That'd be awesome, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of why I don't have a... It's honestly why I don't have that much, like, pep in my stuff right now, I would say, is because, yeah, it kind of took a toll on me. Because I talked to Lucifer, I talked to Jeremiah outside of RP and stuff like that. He would always message me on Facebook, and we sit there and talk. Like I said, I heard from him 2 weeks ago, and I had no idea that he was even sick or was close to being sick, unless it happened within the last time I talked to him. Okay, so it was 102 grams. Okay, never mind. All right. Holy shit. I almost had enough money to buy the whole entire tier 2, but I'm going to hold off a little bit. But I am going to go ahead and buy that material separator for damn sure. Oh, I need my bucket. Don't lose my bucket. I think it's so funny that the brakes suck on this damn truck. It is an old beat up truck though, so I say that's probably why the brakes suck. Okay, so can I... Okay, there we go. So I don't need I need a generator. Don't need a hose. I need a thin water line, and I need a high voltage cable, along with the magnetic separator. Oh, okay, the magnetic separator, I believe, takes the majority of the rock out, so we may still have to pan the rock afterwards, but it shouldn't be so bad. I don't know. We'll have to run a bucket through and see what happens. Because I know when I was doing the tutorial, like, it done this stage, like, I had to run it through the magnetic separator. But then on top of that, I also had to run it through the water table. And fill this up real quick. The gas station. Overshot. Top off the truck while we're at it. There's a, Steve, I don't think I got your invite. I don't see it on my Discord or anything. Uh-oh. What just happened? Are we still live on your guys' side? I don't know if I'm still live because... No, okay, yeah, I'm still live. That was weird. Look now, yeah, okay, I'm still live, okay. My Steam Labs resetted itself for some reason, and... Well, I wanted to make sure I'm still live. Look now. That's... I could be having troubles right now, Steve. That's what it seems like, and that's probably why it's not showing up for me. Because a message I posted in Discord about 10 minutes ago just went through, so I think I'm having problems on my end. That's probably what's could be taking forever for it to go through. That's weird. That's weird. See, it won't even let me click on your link either. I'll give it to you in here. It keeps blocking it on my end. Huh. Yeah, and see, like, that won't let me click on the link right there to join it. I don't know. They say I didn't get banned from there, so I know it can't be any of that. Unless a certain someone decided to go back and ban me after we had our discussion, but, you know, I don't think that was the case. Because that, like I said, that link right there that you just posted, it won't even let me click on it. I don't know if anybody else can click on it. But like I said, I just posted something in Discord, and it took a good minute for it to send in Discord, so Discord itself could be having a little lag problem right now, or I could be having some problem right now, and I need to do a restart. Where do I want to put you? Let's put you right here, I think. Alright, so I don't need this bucket. Set it over here, out of the side, out of the way. I should only need one bucket right now, if I'm not mistaken. You'll look, alright, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it could just be, like, my Discord itself is messing up right now. I don't know what's up with that. I've been having trouble with Discord the past couple of days. Like, when I stream, I have my Discord set up for streamers mode, so I don't get, like, notifications and stuff coming across. And when I woke up this morning after having my PC shut down and everything, my Discord was saying that I was still... My Discord was still showing I was in streamer mode, like I was still streaming. And I was just like, that's not right, because I don't even have my Streamlabs up. Wait, do I not need a generator for this thing? I thought I needed the generator for that. I guess I only needed the generator for the big water plant itself. No, I do need this. I'm confused. That should click right into there. I don't know why it's not clicking right into... I don't know why it's not clicking in there. Ah, son of a biscuit eater, that's why. I don't need this one, I got the wrong power cord. That power cord I need for the actual wash plant with the generator. Means I gotta drive all the way back to the equipment store. Shit. Hey, yeah, that rock's right there. Well, I thought I was about to put an upgrade on my plant. So that power cord I can keep because I can use it when I hook the generator up to the big power plant. Oh, look, you're not banned. Okay, I thought I wasn't banned, Steve. But I don't know why the link's not working. So like I said, it could be like my Discord could still be stuck in my streamer mode, and that's why it's not letting nothing go through, which it usually still lets things go through. I just don't get I don't get like the sound notification off of it. So I don't know. So low voltage is what I need. Got it. Did you block me from? Nah, Steve. If I blocked you from Facebook and Messenger, then yeah, I didn't block nobody. Actually, I had to rephrase that. I only blocked one person, but it definitely wasn't you. And I only blocked that one person just because I was tired. It was the fastest way to end it instead of the constant going back and forth. I just blocked it so it was out of sight, out of mind, pretty much. But no, you shouldn't be blocked. Because believe me, if I would have blocked you, I would have blocked you off of my Facebook too, which would have made it to where you couldn't get into my stream. So if you was blocked, you would definitely know. It would just called me an asshole. Nah, like I said, I only blocked one person because of all that, and that was just to quit. That was to quit the argument on both of our sakes because it was just getting too out of hand, if that makes sense. So it put it in the out of state, out of mind kind of stage. You still have a phone number? Yeah, like I said, I don't know why it's not going through. But it could be because I am in streaming right now and I have my streamer mode activated on my Discord. Could be setting things off. Make sure I got this hooked up right. Yep. Sweet. Forgot how to access the invite. If you go beside the Discord name, you should see an arrow, like the arrow that points down. And once you click on it, Duo, you should see the invite people. Oh wait, never mind, I got it. Alright, I'm not banned, Steve, for sure, because Callie just sent it to me and it let me join. But I need to figure out why yours is not working. That's weird. Oh, inventory and generate. F2, if I can remember correctly. It's either F1 or F2. I think it's F2. I think F1 was cell phone. You don't like me? I'm crying now. I don't like. That's what I'm saying, Steve. I don't understand why it's not going through. That's so weird. Yeah, because like Callie just sent it to me. Callie just sent it to me, no problem. That's what I don't understand about it. If that makes sense. Because I don't have you blocked or anything like that to where you can't send me stuff. Are you sure the discord.generate.gg still works? No, maybe it could have been something with the way the invite was set up. Because like I said, even when you posted that in Discord, it didn't even, when you posted it in the chat, it didn't even show up as a clickable link, if that makes sense. That's weird. Yeah, because like I said, even in your comment, it won't even let me click on that link. I sent you a messenger through Facebook, Steve, to see if it goes through. Because even your Facebook didn't even come through to me for some reason. You got in, so we're good. Oh yeah, we're good on that part, but it's, you know me, I'm still confused on why the other part's not working. All right, so yeah, right there I got the link finally in Facebook. That's weird. Yeah, it's really, really weird. Yeah, I'll hop in here in a few minutes and stuff, and well, not in a few minutes, probably at 6 o'clock once I finish up with streaming and everything, and then try to get everything set up. All right, so kick this one. I need my buckets. Alright, so that's for golden dirt. This would have to be my wash bucket for the mats. See if I do this correctly. Alright, sounds good. I'm off later. Alright, later, man. I'll see you here in a few hours. at least get these materials filled up, get these mats filled up one time, because I want to see if that whole entire gold processing and stuff like there would work. The material washer. That's what I call it. I call it the material washer, material separator. It's supposed to automatically separate the gold for me, and the gold's supposed to go straight into my gold inventory pretty much. So I shouldn't have to do the wash pan anymore, but if I'm not mistaken, I think I still have to dump the dirt back out onto the ground. All right. Sorry, guys. I keep on getting sidetracked with everything that's going on. Knowing that, finding out that information today about Jeremiah, I keep on getting sidetracked. Trying to get things set up and everything. I may actually go ahead and call my stream here in a couple minutes, so I can go ahead and fly into Generate and try to get everything set up. Try to go lumberjack or something like that. Get some quick cash and try to get my bike back, just in case my character did get lost. Which my character did get lost. It's no biggie, if that makes sense, because I knew it was. I mean, I left the town and all, so you know that's no biggie right there. But hopefully within a couple hours I can grind to get my money to get my Nightblade and everything, because Lucy always knew me by my Nightblade, and he always knew it by red and black. That's how he always knew where I was at, because he always knew my red and black Nightblade. I mean, in New Day it's green and black. It's totally different look than now, but I'm gonna take it back to the old school with the red and black livery that I used to run around with all the time. All right, almost getting there. Couple more percent to go. There we go. Holy crap, guys, we have moved a lot of dirt. It's gonna suck if I clear out all this dirt right here before I can even upgrade to my actual portable wash plant. Which, everything you see in front of me besides the hopper and stuff is towards that upgrade too. So now all I literally have to do is, if I would sell this hopper and everything, I would just have to buy the portable wash plant and I would be good. Now, getting dirt up to that portable wash plant without the excavator is going to be a different story. All right, so let's pull these off. I don't know, I may go ahead and, like, once I end this stream, flash over and just go ahead and start my GTA stream. I don't know. All right, so now I should take this bucket. It should dump right into there. God, that holds a lot. All right. So kick this on, because I need my water. Kick this on so it gets power. So right now I'm at 0 gold. If I'm not mistaken, this gold should go straight into my pocket, whatever it separates. And it's not doing it. Okay, so I don't know. I guess I still gotta take this bucket underneath and go pan it. Oh, shit. Never mind. I know what it does. It takes the magnets out of it, okay? It's a magnet separator, so any other raw materials and stuff like that gets taken out of it. And then gets added to my inventory to go sell. So then I take this bucket. Son of a bitch. Take this bucket and I take it in here and I should be able to pan it. And pretty much be straight gold, probably. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think that works that way. I guess the magnet separator is just there to get like iron and stuff out of the dirt that I could turn around and sell also. So what I need is the water table then, and then I can quit doing this process right here. Which I may actually have enough to go ahead and get the water table. So that's something we need to check into. I'm just gonna leave that bucket right there. So I already got the generator, I got the water pump. For the water table, I'll have to get probably another water extension cord, and then I'm gonna have to buy the splitters. See, okay, that's what I'm getting right there. So I need to buy a splitter for my generator that lets me run 2 of those volt each, and a splitter for the water hoses on top of the water table. So volt each, hose, table, and splitters is what I need. I don't know how much that water table was, though, is the only problem. Go ahead and sell that, because I don't need it. But definitely smelting the ore down, it was worth it. I got a hell of a lot more. I think I got an extra grand or $600 or so from melting it down and then selling it. I hit that wall every time I come out of this place. You'll be in tonight at 6. All right, Bree. Yeah, I'll be in at 6 too. I may actually go ahead. Like I said, I'll probably just go ahead and kick on my eyes and show a little bit of generate while I'm at it. I don't know. Generate, honestly, I may just stick around with generate too, because generate may be different for me, seeing how I'm not part of staff anymore. So anything like staff related or something like that, I can, in a way, give a shit less than I can just come in and RP. So who knows? I may actually stick around for generate a little bit more too. Could probably be my place where I can go back and be in my mechanic and stuff. I mean, I won't apply for a garage or anything because it's hard to tell, because New Day is my top priority. But I don't know. It's a thought. 27 cents. Ah, shit. I should have got, what? Why didn't I get, I should have got magnetite off of that, because that separator, if I get magnetite off out of the dirt, should come right here for me to sell, unless I didn't have enough dirt in there to get enough magnitude off of it. That's probably the only reason why. But if I have enough money to go ahead and buy this water table and the splitters I need, then everything's pretty much just going to be automatic, besides for me shoveling in the dirt right now. I mean, granted, I'm skipping around a little bit. Like this water table I'm not supposed to have until I get to my bigger wash plant, but you know, I'm tired of sitting there shifting the freaking water all the time. See, okay, I don't even have enough for the wave table. It's 4,000, so I gotta at least mine some more to get the wave table, which will be no biggie. Wave table. Okay. That's my water hose separator. Water splitter. And it also... Shit! Shouldn't have got rid of my... Shouldn't have got rid of my high voltage cable because I need it now. So high voltage goes into that, and it splits off into small. So I need one high voltage cable. Alright. Then with this, I will also... Yeah, I'll also need, because I'll have 3 water hoses. I'll have to grab another water hose. And I'll have to grab another one of these. And that should be everything I need to get the water table added. And it's $4,393. And I have $3,249. So we're not that far off from being able to get the water table added, so that's a plus side. And then, like I said, when at the very end of it, only thing I'll have to buy for this whole entire tier 2 setup would be the wash table and my excavator. And then tier 3 is when you get into, as you can see, pretty much the big bad boy. Now, when I get to this step right here, I have to use my excavator and I have to get chains because I have to use my excavator to move all this stuff. I can't pick it up and carry it. And then, as you see with tier 4 right here, this is the big bad boy. That's the overall, that's the dream. Well, actually, tier 5. Tier 5 is the dream setup. And it's so automative that it's amazing. The only thing I have to, when it comes to getting the very last tier, the only thing I have to do would be shut down the plant to clean out the materials, clean out the mats, and all that. So the plant will be pretty much running non-stop once I get to that stage, because the mats for that plant are huge and they hold a lot of stuff. So 4,500 is what I need to shoot for now. Haha it up. Oh shit, I left my generator running. Bring any extra buckets I have over here because I'm gonna fill up all these buckets with pay dirt. Not an ideal location for having all this equipment, but we'll make it work. Excuse me. Because I'm actually going to dedicate my stream tonight for Jeremiah. I need to get that link. Bree or one of my moderators, if you don't care, can you get that GoFundMe link? So that's the way tonight while we're streaming, I can post it and have it pinned in the comments, because I'm gonna, if anybody wants to send me stars tonight, I'm gonna try to push them over to that page and just tell them to send whatever they're gonna send me in stars to help with his funeral crosses and everything. All right, thank you, Bree. I just sent it to you a message. All right, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make a comment about it and then tag the comment instead of putting it actually in my description because it's a lot easier to do it that way. So I'll just have to make sure. I may have to have you post it and pin it for me if you wouldn't care. Once we, not right now, but at 6 o'clock tonight, as soon as I start to stream. If you wouldn't care to post that and pin it for me, that would be amazing. And also try to keep an eye on it to make sure it stays pinned through the whole entire night. I'm going to slide too, and I'm going to be in the city. Oh, okay. I'll try to keep an eye on it and everything, then that's fine. I'm not going to lie, I kind of wish I could get into, I mean, they'll probably be doing, so if they do something, but I would really like to get into WR9 also, because that's where me and Jeremiah first met, if that makes sense. Well, me and Lucifer. In game, we always called him Lucy. His real name's actually Jeremiah, and that's why I keep on calling him Jeremiah, because I haven't RP'd with him for so long that I got into the habit of actually calling him Jeremiah and his real name and stuff instead of Lucy. Oh, Lucifer. I remember when he first started, he ran a voice changer. Well, he wasn't always Lucifer. He actually started off as somebody else. And then some RP went down to where he done some things like, he done things that kind of, in a way, ruined that character and made it to where people were trying to push him out of the town. So us Spinks just got him to make another character to just end all that RP so he could pretty much start over again. And that's how Lucifer was born, and then Lucifer took off. But I remember when he first used the voice changer, and we all got him away from the voice changer because you couldn't even, he was trying to do like a demonic tone so you couldn't even hear him. And then it turned out to be some of the best, funnest RP I've ever had was with Jeremiah. And then when you got him and Vicky together on top of things sometimes, oh, that was an awesome, fun trip to have around right there, was him and Vicky together. That was priceless. Tomorrow there's going to be a wedding. A wedding in Generate or WR9? Generate. Oh, hey, that's awesome. I didn't know they done weddings over there and everything. Who's getting married, Bree? Wait, I don't need these other buckets. I literally just need one bucket to keep moving back and forth, I think. But these probably can go back here. Willie and BB. I have no idea who those people are. You know, that's one thing I'm gonna laugh is, and I'm gonna have to try to keep my tongue quiet. I mean, I don't think people will see the circumstances, but if anybody tries to come up to me like, "Oh, you're new here" and stuff like that, I'm just gonna have to hold myself back from not laughing and be like, "I'm definitely not new here." I was like, "Yeah, there's new things since I left, but I'm definitely not a new player." But like I said, my main purpose right now is just going in for the memorial. Like I said, who knows? Maybe I'll go to back to generate every once in a while and fly in. Just to change things up a little bit. One thing I definitely do miss about my RP is being a mechanic. I'm not gonna lie about that. Trying to get new people to join our crew. Are they still running a Sphinx over there? I mean, because I thought the Sphinx got shut down in there. So I was wondering. No, okay, yeah, I thought the Sphinx got shut down. I know there's another MC because I saw the generate post where what's his name said something about his MC stepping up and taking control of it, and I kind of was like, well, I already don't like that because for one, no MC besides for one, well, us Sphinx can't take control because we're not there, if that makes sense, but no MC should put their name on this or anything unless it's Sphinx related, is the way I look at it, but I'm not going to say much about it. Because, like I said, Sphinx itself isn't trying to make a comeback. We're all just coming back because we knew Lucy and everything. We're not trying to come back to reopen our org or anything. And to see some old friends that we did have over there and that we left when we moved away. Good time to catch up on them and stuff like that. See where they are and see how they've been. We only have four shifters. You can still do a lot with 4 people though. I've seen a lot of gangs with 4 people still get a lot of stuff though. If anything, having a smaller gang sometimes is better than having a big gang. Alright, I want to do one more bucket. Run this stuff through real quick, and then I haven't ate anything yet today either. And seeing I want to be busy all night, I'd probably need to hop off here, get off here a little early, and try to get some supper and everything in me before I go like too far into things. No, you're trying to get an AMU. I like AMU. AMU's fun. Always liked having AMU as an org itself instead of having it like a lot of towns have them automatically ran like a store. Always liked having AMU as an actual arms dealership to begin with. That was always fun. I remember when I ran the AMU over in Venom, that was so fun, but at the same time it was also so hectic. Because in Venom, I couldn't set my own price. Like I did and didn't set my own prices in Venom. Like the owner of Venom had a vision of what she wanted to do with the pricing, and I had to work off of it. So I always had people complaining to me about the pricing, and I was like, guys, look, I can't change it. I was like, government won't let me change it. But it was fun having that AMU shop in the process, if that makes sense. And I understood the logic of like the owners. The owner made some of the guns so expensive to where it was an attempt at trying to take control, like not take control, but limit the population of guns in the server. So where like people wasn't running around with like an AK-47 or a automatic gun non-stop 24/7 and using it all the time, if that makes sense. And that was like the concept behind that idea, which was a good idea, but it just did turn around to people just buying cheap guns through regular AMU and not even messing with the AMU dealer, if that makes sense. So eventually turn around and bite me on the ass. Had a beautiful truck though. Had a lifted dually F450 with blue camouflage, and my blue camo was my collar of my AMU. It was actually really nice. I like how they had it set up. But like I said, it just running an AMU itself can be tricky at some points. Just like I wouldn't let a group come in and order like 50 pistols, 50 cals at once. I would never let anybody order more than 10 guns at once, just because if they would order like 50 at once, they would stock up and I would never see them again through the whole entire time until, like, for prime example, I sold a group 50 cal pistols, all right? I did not see them for like 3 months later, and the only reason why I saw them then was because they moved their building and they moved their org location, and it made their inventory disappear. And that's the only reason why I saw them again, is because their inventory disappeared and I had to resupply their inventory. So that's one thing with AMU too. You don't want to give out you don't want to make orders so big to where you like penalize yourself in the long run, if that makes sense. Damn, these mats got dirty as hell on that one. Maybe that's a good sign. Oh, this makes me mad. There's water in there and I can't do anything with it. Shit. And I also put water in that one, so I can't do anything with that. So I gotta go get an empty bucket. I gotta remember that. I gotta make sure that I don't put water in these buckets. They gotta stay empty. Why is the gold still showing it's 100% though? Alright, I definitely know this bucket's empty. So that bucket must have water in it too. Alright, skip this one. Kick this on. Turn that on and see what we have. Whoops. Does this bucket have something in it? Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, so this is pay dirt. This needs to go in here on this table, along with the other bucket. More pay dirt. Make sure I save my game. Save game. One more time just to be safe. But alrighty guys, I'm gonna hop off here and get some supper real quick and try to get everything set up for tonight's stream. So I'll see you here in probably about 45 minutes. Until then, thanks for all the love. Thanks for all the likes, shares. Appreciate every single one of you. And I'll be tuning in with you here shortly.